it to the edge of the table. And what I'd like you to do is to gently touch each of the adhesives. You can hold the tape, don't pull the tape off. What I'd like you to do is after you touch them, take the one that you think is the stickiest, attach it to one finger, and hold that one up over your head. Don't just keep your arm up for a second. You gotta feel which one. Which one do you think is the stickiest? Hold it up above your head. Actually, none of these are duct tape. Okay, you can pull the one you think is stickiest up and hold it up in the air. Who pulled up, just with your finger, feel the tape, who pulled up a really wide piece of tape? Okay, just say your name if you pulled a really wide piece of tape. Okay, who pulled a junior piece of tape? Zach, you got a skinny piece of tape, right? Okay, now, we're using that piece of tape, going in, the piece of tape that you're holding, going out about maybe 6 or 8 inches onto the table. I want you to push that piece of tape onto the table, on the flat part of the table out in front of you. The piece of tape that you selected as the stickiest. Push it way out, not on the edge, but out, right to put it out into the table.
Dude, put all of it on there?
Just the one that you picked out as stickiest. Push it down onto the table, so it's stuck to the table.
All the way?
Yeah, push it on so it's stuck all the way onto the table.
How did that get?
Don't worry about the other ones.
Okay.
You know, make sure you've really pushed it on there.
I like this tape, it's cool.
Now, how would you tell if the tape was a really good piece of tape?
The tape never come off.
You can't get the tape off. That's what I want you to do now. Take that piece of tape off.
That is very sticky.
I've used tape all my life. I'm of the opinion that tape ought to be
We're going to use that comment in just a second here. Okay, guys, how easy was it to get that piece of tape off? Okay, difficult. We have one person who is still trying. Take one piece and actually stick it to the table. Okay. Now, I want you to try and remember and compare how hard it was to pull off that piece of tape compared to the one that Matt and I are going to put down on the table in front of me. So I see one of you is pushing it down and pulling it up and pushing it down and pulling it up. Does it get easier each time?
Yeah.
Why?
The resistance is getting lighter.
But why? What's happening to the adhesive?
Sticky is coming off.
The sticky is coming off. You're leaving little bits of it down on the table, but at the same time, every time you push it down, you're picking up little pieces of dust and dirt and lint from the table. So you're covering up the adhesive, and at the same time, you're kind of using up the adhesive. How would that make a difference? How would you use that information if you were trying to put a label on something like a prescription drug? Don't just leave it on the table for it. Don't pull it off. Wait till we're ready. Okay, if you had a prescription drug, you went to the doctor, They prescribed a medication for you. You went to the pharmacy. You had the prescription filled. Would you want the label that is on that drug to have really good adhesive? Or would you want it to have adhesive that didn't stick real well?
Really good.
Why? Why would you want it to be really good?
Because if you have a traumatic and then you fall out, then you take around and you're gonna die.
Okay. The label could fall off and then you could take the wrong one. In front of you, we put down another piece of tape and really pushed it on the table. Try to take that tape off the table.
Easy.
Okay, how did the ability to remove that compare with the first one that you picked?
Way easy.
Okay, so there's an adhesive that was really good. We want to put on maybe like prescription drugs or some kind of an important label. What would you use this tape for?
Arts and crafts.
Why would you use it for arts and crafts? Why would it be good there?
Because you're dealing with like white tape and it blends in.
Okay, it blends in, but we're talking about the adhesive. Why would you want one that's not real sticky? Right, she said if you mess up on your art, well, you can take it off and move it. Do any of you know a product that's made to put down, to pick it up and remove it?
Yeah, tape.
Might be something that you jot down some notes on.
Post-its.
Post-its. Do you know that the adhesive in Post-its, they came up with accidentally? The scientist was trying to come up with a brand new adhesive. And what he was working with didn't work out real well. This stuff was not sticky. So they kind of threw it out. And what he did was, he said, I'll bet we could use this as something that isn't real sticky. People could put a note down, pick it up, put it off somewhere else. It wouldn't, what happens if you put tape on a page in a book? And then you pull it off?
It rips the book.
It rips the book. But with this kind of adhesive, you could put tape down on a book or almost any surface and pull it off, and you didn't rip the book. So what the guy did was, he created a pad of paper, and he put this kind of sticky, but not really sticky adhesive on, and he made hundreds or thousands of these little kind of sticky pads. And he gave them out in his company. And everybody loved them. And then all of a sudden he stopped supplying them to all the secretaries in the company. And everybody wanted them. And that was how he got his idea across for a new product to the people that were in management. If the people in his own company now wanted these, think what they could do and sell these. And they do. They're called Post-it notes. And everybody uses them, and they make them in 1,000 different colors, practically. In all different sizes, from full tablets that you could put on a wall. Put them on the wall, you peel it off. You don't pull the tape off, or the paint off. You don't pull the wallpaper off. And you can move them somewhere else. All the way down to real little itty-bitty ones that are about 1/2 inch by 1 inch. All from a scientific discovery that was purely an accident.